Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is my update of my 10 books to finish 2023 and therefore my new version of 10 books to finish for 2024. I'm going to go through last year's set of books and then I'm going to show you what's staying and what I've added for this year. So for my 10 books to finish from 2023, I had Enchanted Faces, Reptiloids, Spooklets, Tales from the Forest Kingdom, Matchstick Mouse Floral, Matchstick Mouse Summer, Coloriage Wild, Chibi Horror by Jade Summer, Fairy and Fantasy 3, and World of Flowers. So I'll show you some of the pages and where we got up to with some of these super fun books. I have Coloriage Wild. I had one page already done at the beginning of the year and I have only managed to do one extra page in this, but it's only a 14-page book, so you know, and you guys, if you watch my channel, you know how slow I colour. And I am super proud of this page. I think it's a mixture of Holbein for everything except for the skin, which I did in Luminance, and then it is of course a gel crayon background because everything is. And I am super pleased. I mean, it's kind of interesting to see that improvement. I did this one in January 2021 and although I love this and it's the best flower I've ever done in my entire life, you can really see the difference in the skin, and obviously there's no background done in this, so it doesn't quite look like a completed page, whereas this one I did in July of 2023 and you can see kind of where I've come along with my shadow techniques. The skin, it's still not perfect because I'm just not great at skin, but it's a much more detailed skin. There's more life to it, more texture, more tone, and obviously I have added the background. I'm not as proud of my flowers on this one, but they still look kind of fun. I started these and then didn't come back to my page for ages, and you can really see how your colouring technique changes if you've got any time between the elements on your page. So that is that one. I've now got 2 of 14 pages complete in there. The other book I had was Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Calls On. In this book I started the year with 5 pages done and I unfortunately finished the year with 5 pages done. I've got a bit of a whip there that I just haven't gotten back to, and I do have some beautiful pages in here that I am like rather super proud of. That is a 3-part colour along on the channel with a pan pastel skin base. It's got some metallic paint on there. Cannot for the life of me remember the pencils, but it's a black Posca border, and like I say, it is a colour along on the channel. This one is on the channel. I showed you how I colour gems and beads, so it's kind of a, you know, more of an item colour along, showing you certain things that I colour and how, so that's on the channel. This was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Johanna, who is Jojosa Hannah, and this is probably the funniest buddy colour I've ever done. She has a way of describing her pages in the worst way. And once she's told you that it's pooing stars, you cannot unsee what she has said, and it just completely changes the tone of the page. And then I have this guy here. This one is also a colour along on the channel. We did this one together, so you can see that one as well. So that is that beautiful book, which is a shame I have not touched. For fun, because you can't put too much pressure on yourself for every book that you pick, I've got Carla Magana's Spooklet sketchbook. I started out the year with 16 pages done in here and I finished out the year with 19 pages. This is not quite complete, but I'm working on it. I use this for practicing fun colour palettes more than anything. I've done a few body colours in here with Chelsea from Chelsea's Creative Colouring, and she does the most fantastical glittery shiny pages. They just put mine to shame, to be honest. But I always just really enjoy just playing with markers in here. So that's kind of my easy relief, considering a lot of the other pages that I do. My Reptiloids book, of course, you guys know, one of my absolute favourites, and generally is always in here. And I've got quite a few pages done in this one. I started out the year with 18 pages, and I'm finishing out the year with 20 pages. So I only got 2 done, which is very unusual for me, but it is because I've been really concentrating on a different book. I did get both of the 2 pages that I've added onto this done in the very last month of December, but you can kind of see, you know, again, how far I've come. I think this is probably the best water I've ever created. I'm super proud of it. And I just love, this is why you must not forget to put a backing sheet behind your page when you're working in alcohol markers, because it just ruins everything. But I've got kind of Amazon paper. It really goes to show you can still have fun and enjoy and create really fun pages. She was done a long time ago and is actually colour along, speed colour on the channel. But yeah, so I only got 2 pages done in that book, unfortunately. We have Matchstick Mouse Summer. I started the year with 4 pages in this, and I have ended the year with 4 pages in this. 2023 has been a real colouring slump for me, and I'm really hoping to change that this year. I've done a few things to kind of get myself, you know, colouring challenges and colouring plans, and get myself organised and motivated to do a lot better hopefully this year than previously. So that is that one. I have my Matchstick Mouse Floral, and unfortunately I started the year, oh no, actually I take that back, I started the year with no pages complete in here, and I have actually done a page in this, and I super love this page. Super pleased with how she turned out. This was actually a buddy colour page, and super fun. Really pleased. So that is that one. I do have a whip and all I've done is base her, so I do need to get back to that book. Let's see, from there we have Fairy and Fantasy 3. I started the year with 6 pages and I have ended the year with 6 pages, unfortunately. I love these books, but they are super detailed and I do have to be in the mood to commit to working in them, and unfortunately I just have not touched this beauty this year. It's got some of my favourite pages of all time in here. And again, really do want to get back to her. And then we have Enchanted Faces, and this is why some of my other books didn't get a look in. I started the year with 26 pages done in this book, and I have finished the year with 37 pages. And you all know how slow I colour, so you all know how fantastic that amount of pages is for me to have added on. I've got an awful lot. I think it's 37 out of 50 pages completed in here. So of course you already know this will be staying in this year. I am a part of a lovely group of ladies that all buddy coloured together in this book, and it is the reason why I have stayed true to trying to finish this book, and they have, you know, kept me the motivation each month to continue to work in here. And you know, my pages just improve and improve each time, and they do beautiful works, and it just inspires me to keep on chopping away at this book. And I can already tell you now that this will be staying again this year. It would be truly amazing to be able to finish that book. We then have World of Flowers, and again, unfortunately, I started with 8 pages and I have finished with 8 pages. I love this book. This is truly like just a relaxing, there's lots of colour alongs on the channel for this book. I think both those pages are a colour along. I think I did that testing Giorgione pencils. Just so many fun. Don't think we did that one together. I know we did this one together. We changed this to a Halloween page. That is a colour along on the channel as well. I think for completed pages, all I have then is this. This is probably my most popular Instagram post of all time. So that is that. I have worked in her books, just not that one. And then I have my Jade Summer Chibi Horror. This is my true kind of easy colour relax page. I started out the year with 24 pages. I'm not actually truly sure how many of each set that you get. This has 2 sets of the same coloured images in, so obviously I'm not counting the second set, but I have finished the full set of, just trying to get to the beginning, the full set of pages in here. And this is actually my first completed book of all time. There's lots of buddy pages in here. Lots of lovely people helped me out in finishing this book, and I finally got it all the way done last year. Very pleased. And yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So okay, so for the books that are staying from my original set of 10 books to finish in 2023, I'm going to keep in Coloriage Wild 1. I've got 2 pages of the 14 done, and I did do one this year, so I'm hoping, well, last year now technically, to get some more pages done in this. It would be nice to see. I am keeping Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Coulson. I love this book. It's beautiful. It's always nice to see pages added into this. It's quite a popular book with you guys, so it's a good one to have in the pile, and it would just be really nice to actually work on that a little bit this year. I would like to keep one of my Matchstick Mouse books in, so I've selected the summer book because I've got a few pages done, and although I didn't work in it last year, I'm hoping to rectify that this year. I've then kept my Fairy and Fantasy 3 in. Obviously I've got 6 pages finished in this, so it would be nice to see more pages completed. For a nice simple addition, I am keeping my Carla Magana Spooklet sketchbook. Got loads of pages finished in here. It would be nice to see that book completed. I am of course keeping my Reptiloids book in. Although I only did 2 last year, I do have 20 finished pages in this book, and it's probably one of the most likely ones that I could actually finish. And then an absolute definite is my Enchanted Faces, should I say, by Hannah Lynn. This is a portable book. It's a small size. It's part of my buddy group, so I'm most certainly going to be continuing to crack on with this book, and it would be absolutely amazing if I actually finish that one this year. So of my original 10, I've kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I am adding this year, and I'm not gonna lie, I will already preface this with the fact that I have cheated, but you know, it's my colouring, my rules, so it is kind of tough. I do have 11 books. I did my best to kind of, you know, whittle it down to 10, but I just couldn't find one out of this pile that I didn't want in, so I figured that was a good sign, and we are going to be 11. I had to add Joanna Basford's Small Victories. I don't have any pages coloured in this so far, so it would be really nice to see this fill up this year. Obviously it's a new book, she's always a popular artist, so I figured this one would be a good one for the channel. I have all of Sarah Richter's beautiful books, and I just haven't worked in them, which is an absolute crime, but I do get very nervous about these books. They're just so beautiful, but it is time, and I would love to start to see this book fill in, so I'm going to add Dunkelbunt. You've just got to have a mythographic, haven't you? With the amount of mythographics I own, it definitely should be in there. And I recently got Aviary by Joseph Kattenbang, and this book is absolutely stunning, and I do actually really fancy most of the pages in here, so I figured that was a good choice. I so far have 0 coloured pages in this, so it would be nice to see that flesh out. And then for my number 11, I've also added Rita Berman's Mein Reich durch Europa. Again, it's a popular book. A lot of you all like this one. Many people have it. You know, she's kind of a classic edition. It is my favourite of hers. And again, I do not have any completed pages in this book, so it would be nice to see something added into here. I've got this one Forever Whip that I've had for ages. I have unfortunately not written down the pencils I was using because I'm an idiot, so I'm going to have to just blend something in as well as I can and fix that. It would be nice to start to see some pages done in here. So those are my 11 of 10 books to finish in 2024. We're starting out with this set. So in my Coloriage Wild, we've got 2 pages. My Enchanted Faces, 37 pages. Can't believe it myself. Reptiloids, I've done 20. My Carla Magonis booklets, I've done 19. My Matchstick Mouse Summer, I've done 4. Tales from the Forest Kingdom has a grand total of 5. Fairy and Fantasy 3 actually has 6 pages. And then Small Victories, I have not started. Mythographic Aviary, I have not started. Sarah Richter's Dunkelbunt, I have not started. And Mein Reich durch Europa, I have not started. I have no illusions that I will get probably any of these books finished. It's not really what this is about. It's just about focusing on a certain set of your books and just trying to aim to do as many pages in those books as you want to do. It's a hobby, it's colouring, there's no rules, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter that you don't finish any of these books or even colour in any of them in the year, as long as you've enjoyed yourself. It just does help me a little bit to set these goals, and I do find it's quite fun, and you guys all seem to really enjoy these updates of my lack of progress in my 10 books to finish, so you're welcome. If you're enjoying the videos, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. And of course, if you are new here and you're not subscribed and you are enjoying the videos, please do subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing week. Happy crafting as always, and I'll see you in the next one.